doing something we don't usually do. We are getting on. We are online tonight just to do some readings. We just felt like, hey, what the hell? I called Angie and said, what do you think? And she said, let's do it. So we are here.
We are here.
So we are going to take readings. When you pop in, let us know. We'll add you to the list and we'll get to it.
Am
Oh my
I
God.
frozen on your screen?
No, you're fine.
Okay, it's frozen on my side, so I'm like, well, what happened? Maybe not.
Are you frozen or am I frozen on your screen?
Both of us are frozen on my screen, but I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah. Hello, Chloe, and hello, Christine. Let's see. That was all of what was it? All of less than a minute.
Oh, wow, that was fast, fast, fast.
Yes. And Christine, I'm writing your names down, by the way, as you pop in. And Hera, is it still frozen, Angie?
Yeah. Oh, wait, here it goes. Oh, it's back. There we go. Oh, no, it did it again.
And there's Lynn. Hey, Rachel. Oh my gosh, everybody, you all should see Rachel's stuff. Her stuff is amazing. Rachel does these paintings, and she gets these feelings and auras, and she paints them, and it's amazing. Rachel, you'll have to come online sometime and show your stuff. It's amazing. So and Rachel, if you have like a website, type in your website so people can go see your stuff after they're done with us, of course. Hey, Jody, good to see you. Good to see you as well. And Jody, you're in time today, so you get a reading. Oh my gosh, that's great. You've been wanting one for a while, and you just haven't gotten in time. And yes, Rachel, you can get a reading today. Absolutely. And Lynn, let's see, Lynn and JoJo, and I think I got it right. Carmela. Yes, Carmela, general reading. Yes, we can do that. And Soho, didn't we give you Soho Howard this morning? Hi, can I know what is my ex Ashok feeling? We gave you this Ashok. We told you that this morning.
We're going to have to do a circle of life or a ring of love around you, Sahu. What is the problem?
Exactly. Sahu, you need to move on, girl. I'm telling you. Hey, Tina, good to see you as well. Good to see you. Oh, Lord, everybody's flying in. Good to see you.
Oh, wait, JoJo just said hers. Did she say her son? Oh, Zach passed his CDL test like you and Shauna said.
We told you. And actually, I think you and I last night, Angie, or last week we said that you would too. So yeah, we had total faith. It's great to know. Congratulations. Let them know we say congrats on that.
Right. This is a treat on a Thursday night.
Absolutely. And good morning, Creating Balance. Hello. Lord have mercy. I think the only thing that will make it complete is Tanisha coming in.
She should be up at this time of the day.
She should be.
You know what? I don't even pay attention to time. I just text her and message her, and then whenever she gets back, she gets back. I don't even be like, oh, it's probably 3 a.m. there.
Well, first up is Chloe. And so, Chloe, since you are first up, is your reading general or specific? And if it is specific, give us an idea where you want the question to go, and we'll go with that.
Oh, my God. Tina had us so trained that I automatically went to the private chat like, who is that?
So, Chloe, you were first up. Is it general or specific? All right. Hey, guys, will Cody get accepted to the Sheriff's Department? We will add that to the list, Tina. We're going to put you on the list. And we'll get that done. Absolutely. Can you tell me Jared's thoughts of me? This is for Chloe.
Okay. Can you tell me Jared's thoughts of me? Oh.
While Angie works on that, I'm going to type up the list so people can see who is on the list. And then I'll pop back up.
Immediately when I read that, I got the picture of a sunflower in my vision, and it automatically went, because it goes toward where the sun is. But then you were a beam of light reflecting back to him, so you were reflecting sunshine back to him. And then now they're saying, like, what does the sun give you? Vitamin D, nourishment. So you are like nourishment. You are like good to him, and so he sees you as something that gives light to him. I don't know that he would say it in that way, but that's how he feels. Like you would be like a ray of sunshine to him, or you are like light to him. Like, so he does seem to be very much into you, or at least thinks that you're an amazing person overall. Let me see. Is there any romantic feelings? Admiration. Like, have you done something to help him in some way? Because I saw admiration, like he accomplished something or he did something, and it was because of something that you did. Because I got admiration. Then I saw, like, him kind of looking at you and admire and being like pleased or thankful that you were able to do whatever you did to help him. And then what else did I get? What? Um, I got the red sunshine, I got the sunflower, I got the admiration. I'm not really sure about the like love feelings, like maybe they're developing, but all of those admiring qualities, yes. But I don't really get like a romantic, hot and heavy or passionate thing. So maybe it's just kind of like a friendship, or maybe it's developing into love. Because I said, is there love or romantic feelings? And I didn't really get a yes or no, and I didn't get a cold or hot feeling. So maybe it's developing into that, but the other qualities are what is shining out. And you said, what are his thoughts for you? And that's how he thinks of you, as like a ray of sunshine, somebody who brings in joy to his life. And then I saw admiration. So that's what I got.
1 second more. I'm almost finished typing.
No
And then,
problem.
then I'll
And
publish.
on the Cody question that Tina, it was that Tina who asked, or whoever asked about Cody, I heard an instant yes. So that's what I got
Yeah,
immediately.
at the sheriff's department. Mm-hmm.
I got an instant yes.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, they are raising the pay $20,000. Maybe that was the Phoenix Police Department. But if you were coming in as a regular recruit, instead of coming in at 40, you're now coming in at 60 something to entice more people.
Yeah, I heard that 64, was it 64 or 65?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I wonder if they're going to do that for the sheriff
Mm-hmm.
people too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I got that. So yes, I got. Oh yes, that's Tina's. So yes, I got a yes on the.
Mm-hmm.
He got declined. I got a yes. A definite yes. As soon as I read it, is he going to get in? I got a yes.
From the sheriff's department?
Mm-hmm.
So, Chloe. Oh, Angie, I did not listen. Oh, no problem, Affirm. I will definitely cross off the list. Angie, I did not listen, so if I contradict what you said,
Nope, go ahead.
I apologize. But Chloe, I'm not getting good energy there. I don't.
I didn't get love romantic, but I got
Exactly.
admiration, like she helped him do something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think they're in the friend zone, and I think it's parked there. I don't see it's
so
going
I
anywhere.
got, the admiration, the beam of sunshine. That's why I said, did you do something to help him accomplish a goal? Because I definitely got that he admires her and thinks that she's a help to him, or a light for him. But I didn't get, when I asked, is there romance or romantic feelings of love, I didn't get a good or bad.
Yeah, no, I'm getting the feeling like, and again, I don't remember. I was too busy typing, so I don't know. But again, I get the feeling like you worked with him on something and you helped him with something, but I don't get the feeling like again, it's not love, it's appreciation and that kind of stuff. And again, it's the friend zone. You're in the friend zone, and I don't think it's going to go anywhere from there. So I just don't think that's going to be the case. Yes, Neris, you are on the list. I think I spelled your name wrong. I think I spelled it Nevis, but it should be Neris. Anyway, when you see Nevis, that's you. So sorry, Chloe. Yeah, I don't see a positive thing there when it comes to love. But again, I do see a friendship, and I think if you keep that friendship parked in that zone, it's going to last for a long time. I just don't think it's going to go beyond that. And I think if you press it, I think you're going to wind up creating a very uncomfortable situation. So that's what I'm picking up. Christine, you are next. And Christine, what is your question? Is it general or specific? And if it's specific, let us know. After Christine is Anahare, Anahar. And then Jojo, if you want a reading, you are next on that list as well. So let me know, Christine and Anahar, and Jojo and Lynn, you're the next four. Let me know your questions so we can attack them. Again, general or specific. And if it is specific, let us know.
What are we doing now?
We are reading Christine.
Okay. And what was yours?
What does Sal feel towards me? Any interest? Will we be together? This is a love night, huh? Okay. It's a love night. Gotta love to be loved. What does Sal feel towards me? Any interest? Will we be together? As you can see, I'm still at the hotel, so I haven't left yet. I'm not back in Arizona yet, but I will be back on Saturday, and I cannot wait. Jennifer, I will add your name on the bottom of my list, but there's no guarantee because the list is closed. But if a few people pop off, then we can pick you up on the end. But I cannot guarantee it because again, the list is closed for the night, but because we have a bunch. So what do you got there, Angie? Anything specific?
When I read the question, I get when I read "Will we be together?" I get a no. For some reason, the way that they're explaining it to me is there's no fascination. So to me, if something's not fascinating to me, it doesn't have any sparkle, it doesn't have any shine, it doesn't make me want to look at it or, kind of be, engrossed in it. So maybe that's why they gave me the phrase the way they did instead of just saying no or blah, blah, blah. There's no fascination. So to me, if it doesn't fascinate me, it doesn't bring me that it doesn't pull me in any way. Because if I say a movie's fascinating or a book is fascinating, that means that, it pulled me in and it piqued my interest and it's something that I enjoy watching or want to know more about. So I don't get that that is the way that it's going. Like he really is engrossed in you or feeling you in that way. So that's what I'm getting about, or that's what I heard.
Well, the card that I got that represents you is this Queen of Wands. And that Queen of Wands is always a very patient, very welcoming, very warming person. However, it seems that you have some work to do and some news is coming in. You have some work to do on yourself. So it's like Spirit is saying, this is not the time. Again, you have to complete a cycle and you're not there yet. You're getting ready to complete it. But this is not really the time this is not the time for you to, in my opinion, this is not the time for you to consider relationships. This is not really where you need to be. So I think you need to work on yourself first and then work on that later. But that's just what I'm getting. Again, I think that it's some introspection needed and some work. And because again, if you're not ready and you're not whole, and that's kind of what these cards are saying, be patient with yourself and finish with what you need to do, because this cycle is almost complete. Again, you've been working on yourself, you've been getting yourself where you need to be, but you're not there yet. So you're going to get the news soon that you will be. So don't rush it, because if you rush it, if you push it too fast, if you create something that isn't, then you may wind up in a situation where you're not going to be really happy with what you get. And so I don't think that, for one, Sal, no, for sure, Sal is a no. But secondly, don't want something until it's ready and you're just not there yet. So keep working on it, be patient, okay? That's what I'm getting. Anything else that you pick up, Angie?
No, but Sarah Jones or whoever's on Sarah Jones's account is a little disrespectful, and in about one more comment, you are going to get blocked.
She's already blocked on mine. I took care of it on my side. As soon as I saw, I'm like, no.
What?
Yes, I'm like, what was that all about, right? It didn't show up as blocked on yours. It didn't disappear because on mine it's gone. It disappeared.
No, because she's on both pages.
Oh, okay, yeah, and I can only control my side, but it was the YouTube side, Angie, by the way.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
Yep. Take care of that. I saw that and I just didn't even mention it. I figured I'm just getting rid of it. So next, so hopefully that helps you, Christine. Hopefully that helps you. Next in line, man, crazy folks tonight. Lord have mercy. Next in line, like I said, is Anahare. I think it's Anahar, and then it's Jojo and Lynn, and then Rachel Scarvarian. I can never remember your name properly. You guys are in that line. So Arahare, Anahare, Jojo, Lynn, and Rachel.
Maybe you took it out of both, because I don't see her in my chat when I go on the live. So, but let me make sure. Okay, I'm in the room. Let me get into it.
Yeah, on mine it says definitely was blocked, and I blocked when I blocked them first. I blocked them on their service, and then I blocked them from the chat. So I hit them both ways. If I block them from the chat first, then they stay on their service. So I block them from the service, and then I block them on chat. I mean, it's like crazy. Call me Annie. Okay, Annie, it's your turn, Annie. Did you have a question, Annie? Is it specific in general? And let us know what that question might be. And then again, after that is JoJo, Lynn, and Rachel. General for me would be great. So Joe says general. Got that, JoJo. Thank you much. And then Lynn. Lynn, are you still here? If you are, let me know yours as well. Mina Petkoff. Mina Petkoff. Oh, Mina, you're the one who I saw today with the husband-to-be. You are from Michigan, and you are, yeah, you're the one that's looking for Michael, the photographer Michael.
Oh, I remember the reading. I heard you say that.
Yeah, photographer Michael.
What are we doing? Wait, or we're waiting for one of them to respond?
Yeah, we're waiting for Anna Hari to tell us what the question is. She's here, and she said, call her Annie. There it is. Is there love? Here it is. Is there a loved past ones Is there a loved past ones trying to communicate with me? If so, then what? Oh, so you're trying. Okay, you're saying, is there a loved one who has passed that is trying to communicate with me? And if so, what? Okay. I'm cute. Mina says, yes, you are so cute. You need to check your glasses, Mina. I must have a fuzzy filter because it makes me look cuter.
Your hair has fluffed up from this morning. This morning it was combed down like you kind of had some gel or some setting spray in it. So it was like kind of, subdued. Now it's back fluffy and pretty.
It was wet because I had showered and
so now it's fluffy and pretty again.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
Okay, is there a loved one trying to communicate with me? If so, yeah. I keep hearing the word harmony. Does that mean anything to you? I heard mother, but I want to make sure that that's that I'm not just, going at this the wrong way. But I heard the word harmony. What does harmony mean to you? I heard mother, then I heard harmony. So I want to make sure I heard harmony over the word mother and not thinking that it's coming from your mouth. But I heard harmony very, very clearly. Anna are you anxious to talk to someone in particular? Because I keep hearing them say, but I can't tell if it's male or female. Anna, and that's the way I keep referring to you as Anna because I don't know the whole pronunciation of your name. I keep saying Anna. Anna is so anxious to talk to me. So is there somebody specific that you're trying to reach? So maybe I can identify them. But I heard mother. Well, I thought I got mother. That's the energy I got. I just want to make sure that that's who you're trying to reach. I don't even know where it went. Oh, I am a mother and lost a baby. But
your mother, Anna, your mother is still with us. Is that the case? Is your mother still with us, Anna? Anna, whatever.
I hear I'm okay.
She's still. I'm sorry. She's still with us, or let me just ask the one question instead of the double question. Is your mother still with us, Annie? That was my bad. I asked it in the compound way, which I knew better. Yes, LMT, we did. We gave you an update on that last night. LMT is asking did we get, she fell asleep on the reading. Yes, we did.
Well, I keep hearing, I'm sorry I had to go away. I'm okay. I still don't get clearly whether it's a male or female. It's just a voice. It's not even a voice, but I don't see the words. So I'm not even understanding it it doesn't feel like the way that I normally hear. I normally hear a very audible voice or I see the words and I'm not getting either, but I'm receiving the conversation. So it's kind of weird to me right now that I'm not seeing it or hearing it, but I'm receiving it. Like I can understand that they are saying, I'm sorry I had to go away. I'm okay. And that Anna is anxious to meet me, receive to to talk to me. You're anxious in some way to connect with this person, but I can't tell if it's male or female, and I can't because they're not showing me pictures and they're not showing me words, and I'm not hearing it the way that I hear to tell what the voice is. So I don't know if this is what the knowing feels like, but I'm receiving it like it's weird. Um, Let me see if there's any other message aside from somebody trying to connect. And Don, if you have anything, jump right on in.
Yeah, no, I'm not picking up much. Hmm.
I hear something about jump ship, job ship. Are you thinking about changing jobs or something like that? Because I hear jump ship. Um, it's okay to jump ship, but then I heard job before that. So I feel like you're ready to move on. And if that was something you were considering, then yes, go. As far as the person that's passed on, I'm not getting much more about than what I got. I'm sorry I had to go away. Um, I'm okay. So yes, you are thinking about another job. So I'm hearing okay, jump ship. Like I literally see somebody going from one ship and then the little dotted lines to a bigger ship. So it's an increase. So it's like a little boat here, and you're jumping up high enough so you're being elevated to go to the next. So I did see that. So my vision is uh, you are jumping from a lower position up to another ship. So it feels like another organization to me. It doesn't feel like you're still in the same organization. If you're going to a completely different vessel, to me, that seems like a new job, a new place, a new organization, but bigger and better is how they're showing it to me. And it's not moving faster than the rate that you're going. So maybe you'll be the person, the catalyst that pushes them forward because they are side by side. The water is blue and it's like that aqua or that aqua clear water, like you can see down to the sand, and the sand is white. There's sunshine, so it's a bright day. So to me, that's all good stuff that is coming ahead for you. And that's all I got done.
The one thing I'm getting is celebration. So I'm getting celebration. Is your birthday near, or did your birthday just pass? Is it just ahead of us? Because I'm getting celebration. I'm getting you celebrating your birthday, and I'm getting the feeling of a good time for marking where you are and where you want to go. I'm not getting this from spirit. This is not like somebody speaking to me. This is again, it's not somebody who passed on, but I'm getting the energy that you just marked a birthday, or you're getting ready to mark a birthday. But this is going to be a time for you to do some reflection and to kind of figure out where you want to be. And if you've already just had a birthday, then you've already had some of that reflection period. So listen to what the reflections are giving you. Listen to the energy that Spirit gave you for your reflections, and make sure you focus on that and move forward. Because I do feel that you're at a point where you're thinking of you kind of like, again, you were wanting to know, am I heading in the right direction? Are things going well? That kind of stuff. So again, thank you, Don. Definitely needed to hear that. And yes, I just recently celebrated my birthday. Okay, good. Yeah, because I was expecting that. Yeah, that was what I was feeling. But your birthday was last month, right? It wasn't this month, because I'm getting last month's energy. So it wasn't here in June, or am I mistaken? Again, I'm thinking it was last month. But again, and so do the reflections, connect to that energy, because this is a good time to do that. Make sure that you work that energy, and then make sure that you take that energy and focus on where you want to be. I'm also getting a feeling that your relationship is strong. I get that feeling too. Again, you didn't ask that question, but I'm getting that. And yeah, May 29th was your birthday. Okay, because again, I felt it was last month, and so yes. So again, listen to your spirit, listen to your inner voice, listen, whatever you want to call it, your higher power, I don't care what you want to call it, but listen to it, because it's been clear to you, telling you what you need to do and how you should proceed to become kind of like connected to your higher self. And so if I were you, I'd be doing that, because what lies ahead of you is so much better than you might imagine. So look forward, stop looking backwards. You have a tendency, I'm getting the feeling you have a tendency to look backwards, and they're saying, no, stop looking backwards, keep moving forward. So I don't know if that resonates, but I'm hoping it does. Anything else you want to add, Angie?
No, that's it.
All right, super. Next in line is Jojo, and Jojo, I think, said general. Is that right, Jojo? I'm almost certain she did. Let me look. Hey, Mike from Manchester, England. Welcome in. That's a long ways away. What time is it there, Mike, by the way?
Jess Hoffman. The list is closed.
Jojo. Jojo, I know you. I do think you said general. I'm almost certain you said. I'm almost certain that you had said general. Um, let's general. Yeah. Okay. Good. Thanks, Jojo. Yeah. Jojo says general. 2 p.m. in 2 p.m. in England. How is that possible? You're
What?
7 hours. You're 7 hours away from 8 hours away from the here. Is it 2 a.m. you mean maybe? 2 a.m. Okay, yeah, that was the thinking. I was thinking 2 p.m. Okay, yeah, 2 a.m. Well, hopefully we're not keeping you up. But at the same time, it's kind of nice that you are up and checking us out. That's nice. So Jojo, General, anything you get in there, Angie?
Now I had to block Miss or Mr. or Mrs. Jessica Taylor because they were being inappropriate again.
Oh, I didn't see them on mine.
It was on a paired one, so it must have been mine.
Oh no, I missed it. I was too busy talking and reading, I guess. My bad. Yes, Lord have mercy. Don't y'all have something else to do? Except being just ugly and nasty? Jesus.
Right.
Lord have mercy. Hey, you know what? Y'all better behave because this is Santa here, Psychic Santa. And if you misbehave, you're not getting any Christmas gifts. Cheesy whiz.
Till you do right by me.
Exactly.
I better get it together.
As Love comes
I'm gonna let you think about it on your own. So every time something go bad in your life, you're gonna be like, I think she put roots on me.
Lord.
General for Joanna, let me see.
Affirm wellness says, haha, Psychic Santa. That's me. Yep. Sorry, Empress.
We are not PC on Thursday. Look, we don't have no rules, no regulations. Keena ain't making us move. We just throw it all out there. We might even cuss. Y'all better watch out.
Whoops, there it is. Clutch the pearls. I don't have my pearls with me, so we're screwed.
Listen, this might be wine. This might be water.
Exactly.
It's fruit in. Y'all know it's water because it's got fruit.
Mine says, I can say mine says Polar Pop, and I realized on the other side it's different. I was going to make a point, but I kind of screwed myself. I should have read it first. But truly, it is.
All I saw was longer, so I'm like, where are we going with this, Doc?
And it says stay longer too. It's like, okay, whatever.
And it's all out of control right now. So all I saw was longer, and I said, oh, well, did I not hear what he said? And I was already confused on the last reading because you asked the lady about her birthday, and you said, oh, no, it was last month. And then another lady said, oh, my birthday's in July. And I'm like, wait, who are we reading? So I had to go back and look at the name and pull it back together. And I'm like, oh, this lady is out of turn. She is not. We're not reading it. Got it together now.
Exactly. What's interesting is even Shauna said something. She said something about the woman's box, and I'm like, what? What? Like,
I was at the scene where they said you about ready some glasses. I was like, I was supposed to be in a meeting at that time, and let me tell you what I did. So I'm in a meeting, and I got y'all on the TV. I turned the meeting down. Every now and then I would check back in, like, what? Okay, let me go.
Oh my goodness.
And then they sent me a recording of the meeting, and then I thought, oh, they gonna send us this in the recording. Quick, I just muted them completely. Back to where I was. So, whatever.
Hey, we are free entertainment, that's for sure.
Oh, yes. Y'all had me going today. Y'all had a whole bunch of love readings today. I
know. And it's funny because you and I spoke about that recently. We said we had none for a while, and it's all of a sudden, I'm like, wow, we are catching up quick. So
the full moon has got people, in need of a touch.
Yeah, from somebody else other than themselves. I'll let your mind go there on your own. You can just figure what I mean by that. Linda says, good evening. Well, good evening, Linda. Good evening.
Hi, Linda.
And Mike says,
thank you, Lynn.
So back to JoJo.
Okay, sorry, JoJo. All off. Squirrels everywhere today.
Exactly. I can see JoJo snapping it like, come in. Wake up. Oh.
for real popular because the last couple times we've been live, we done got a whole bunch of people trying to inbox our people for a special reading. Do not go online. Go into them inboxes with those charlatans. We are not connected. We are not charging you. This is free. Do not. And
Yeah.
if you do, I don't come back to me and be like, "Oh, can you tell me the truth?" No.
Oh, and one other point that Angie has made continuously, and Shawana makes, and I'll make. Do not put your birth date out there. Please do not send
Oh
us your birth date.
yes.
Don't do that. A lot of people have been doing that recently, and we have to. Please don't do that. You put yourself at risk because somebody can use that information against you. So please, no matter what you do, if you
Do
even if
not
you
put your
tell the
birthday.
truth, don't do that. Don't put your birth date out there.
Oh my goodness. I was listening to this other lady today and she was talking about the fake accounts again. And so she was showing them, she says, I'm sorry you all are getting duped. Some of you are sending them hundreds and thousands of dollars. She said, I didn't even know you were that generous. You're sending them to the wrong person. That's not even me. He
Hmm.
said, I don't even ask y'all for money, and y'all sending him thousands of dollars. It was a fake person. And she was like, he's inboxing y'all, or whoever it was inboxing them. And then they were sending him all kinds of money. She said, y'all ain't even sending me nothing. I was like, then this other lady said that what they do to her is they block her. They copy all her stuff and then block her so she can't even see that they're a fake account out there. So one of her subscribers has to send her screenshots for her to report them.
Oh my gosh, isn't that crazy? That is awful.
It's crazy. It's getting crazy. But I guess that's a sign of success when you have people trying to
I don't know.
rush you that way.
Exactly. So, well, JoJo, this one's for you.
Okay, let's see.
What are we getting? What are we getting?
If you have anything, you can go ahead.
Good news about the CDLs. That is exciting news.
So when I asked, while I'm trying to put these cards back together, uh, what information do they have? Because I was going to do cards. I heard JoJo wants to be whisked away, like on a plane, but then they showed me like Calgon, take me away. So you want to go, so I'm thinking you want to go on a vacation, but I don't feel like you want to go on a family vacation. Like let's go on a Brady Bunch, let's drive around and have fun at the park. No, you want to go on a adult vacation, and it seems like a romantic vacation. And I hear take me away, like whisk me away, and then they show me the Calgon, but the Calgon was to let me know that it's leisurely and you want to go. And then the plane was to say you want to go far away. I'm getting that. Then I hear them saying you're wondering how you would make that happen. Like when I said that, you were like, I don't know how that's going to happen. And they were saying, so then I hear I see the magician card, and your wish is my command. If you put the exact wish out there, then it'll happen. Because as soon as I said you wanted to go away on a romantic vacation, they said your next thought was, I don't know how that's going to happen, or something to the effect of, that's just not something that I can see happening. And so then I saw the magician card, and your wish is my command. So if you put it out there that that's what you want to do, I remember Don talking about affirmations this morning and yesterday. If you put it out that that's what you want to do, then they'll make it happen. Oh, and then I saw this lady today, and she was saying in this energy, you don't think about the whole thing like, oh, how can I make that happen? Just think about it piece by piece by piece. Where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What kind of climate do I want to be in? Do I want to be near water? Do I want to be in a forest? Do I want to be in a cabin? Do I want to be in a hotel? So those are the things. Think on the smaller things and build to the whole thing. Like you may not even know where you want to go, but you want to be near water. You may not know whether you want to be in a hotel or Airbnb, but you want to be someplace where you can play music loud. So you decide, and that's what they're saying. Do it piece by piece by piece, and just piece it together until you can go. But your wish is their command. So if you want to go, you can manifest. Is what I'm getting. And that's it, Don.
Okay, I did the cards. I pulled some cards out for you, JoJo, and it's interesting because it's you're having difficulty finding balance. It's like you're kind of, this is the temperance card, so you've been patient about it, but again, I'm getting the sense that you're having difficulty finding balance. You're trying to find balance, and it's like you're trying to find understanding, balance and understanding, not balance as in balance in life. It's like it's like you have so many things hitting you at once. You have all these things hitting you, and you're trying to just juggle so many things, and you're thinking, okay, when's it going to get easier? And it doesn't seem to be getting easier. And you're thinking, damn, enough already. When is it my turn? And I think that kind of feeds into what Angie was feeling, I think, as well. And then there's the Five of Cups, and the Five of Cups is there. It's again, it's that feeling of damn, I know I have some wonderful things in my life, but why am I getting all this drama as well? Why all the cups are spilt? And so it's hard. I totally get the fact that it's hard to understand and hard to kind of turn the other way around. And so I get that feeling. It's kind of heavy. But the good sign in JoJo is this, and that is the Ten of Wands. And if you notice, he's carrying that package on his back of those wands. But the 10 tells you the cycle is coming to an end. And so when you see that 10 in tarot, what you've been dealing with, what you've been going through, there is an end. The end of the cycle is coming. And so that end of cycle should be a way of knowing that something is going to be paying off. And I'm loving this because this is the night. And so right after that is the night. So the night, like, get ready because it's time to move forward. So keep moving, keep pushing forward, JoJo. The end of the cycle is coming. And when it breaks free, you're going to be faced with a choice. Now, I haven't drawn the next card because I'm curious what it's going to be, but this is your choice. This is the newness. This is that Ace of Swords. And so again, it's going to be like an epiphany. It's going to be a new idea, a new way of thinking, and a new way to go. And so things are going to take a flip. Now, when is that going to happen? It's not going to happen over the next few weeks. This is something that's a month or two out. But the good part is that it is coming. Know that it is coming. And I'm loving this. There's the Page of Pentacles. And again, that's that news. So the news is going to come to you. This is also an energy, and this is an energy that the finances are going to change. The financial picture is going to flip. That's going to be good. I don't know if your financials are problems, but if they are, and if they aren't, doesn't matter. The point is they're going to get better no matter what. That's the point there. Oh, and look at this, the Emperor. Love it, love it, love it. That's that overall charging energy where you're starting to take control. Again, once you close the cycle out, you'll find again you're in control. Because at one point in your life you felt you were in control, and you like being in control. And this not having, it's like you had a ship and you were steering it and you lost your rudder, and so you lost your control, and that you don't like. You don't like that at all, and you felt like for a while you have been in that situation, but you're getting back. So when that cycle ends with that 10 that I told you about, you're going to get back to the feeling of now you're in control. Now when you make a decision, it affects change, because right now in your life it's not that way. But when this happens again, you'll realize that now when I make decisions, I can make a change, and that you'll realize that's back to the Emperor card energy. So that's what's coming for you, JoJo. Hang in there, keep tight, have faith, have faith, have faith.
One more thing. She said she would need to find a guy first. Again, that goes back to where you want to go and piecing it together. Look, when I said I want a husband, I had to decide: do I want him light? Do I want him dark? Do I want him tall? Do I want him short? Do I want him big hands or big feet? Like, what do I want? So, and once I decided, y'all, that's what he should look like, then I gave him a name. So I used to be like, oh, yeah, me and my husband Troy, or when me and Troy, people used to be like, you married? No, but the Bible says, speak those things that are not as though they are. So I used to speak on Troy all the time. And then all of a sudden, other people was like, oh, they started naming their husband. So that's how it is. You have to piece him together however you want. Like right now, if he walked into you, would you know what you want? So start putting it out there. That's why the universe always tells me, give them something to funnel into this person. What do you want? So you have to give them something to work with. Like you said, like Don was saying, you are in control. You have to make those decisions. You have the power. They showed me the magician card. So go ahead and just let them do your best. Where's my wand?
Check your teeth, right? Are they in tight?
What do you mean you're talking too much? Big hands are big feet. That's right.
Oh my!
So he can pick me up. Big feet, so he can walk well.
You know what they say about men with big hands? They got big gloves. I'm gonna leave it right there. Leave it right there. That's PG. That's good.
I just thought of gloves in the other way.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Woo! Wait a minute. Let me see. Is this alcohol free?
Oh my goodness. Oh.
Sure. Woo, yeah. But there it is, JoJo. You got
it. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Hey, let's see. Who's next?
I don't even know who's next, so don't ask me. I keep going to the private chat waiting for Keena to tell us, so I don't even know.
Lynn, you are next. And Lynn, you are next. Do we have a question, Lynn? And well, I think Lynn did have a question. I did post a question. It's been so long ago. Hey, Mike O'Dwyer, are you still here? It's interesting because I'm getting the feeling that Mike O'Dwyer, are you in real estate? Are you a real estate developer? Are you a real estate guy? I'm kind of getting that energy. While I look for Lynn, Mike, if you're still here, let me know if that's the case. Let's see, Lynn.
Oh, she just reposted it.
Oh, she did. Good. All right, super. I was too busy looking. There we go. Can I know about anything good coming my way? Just trying to ask a positive question. Hey, that's a good way to do it. Yeah, absolutely. Anything's going my way. Mike says no. Okay, not real estate.
A slide for when I read your question because I read it twice.
Mhm.
Just wanted to ask a positive question. So the first time, immediately I was going to say you can ask whatever kind of question you want. It doesn't have to be like all love and light. You can ask whatever you want. But also then I saw a slide, and it was a high, like you were coming up high, going down low. So I figured maybe you were at this status, you had a setback, so you're down low, but then when it comes out, it shoots you out far, and then there's a darkness, and there is water. So you're either going to fall into the water or you're going to go over. But so you're not quite out of the darkness yet, because I feel like maybe you were up here, you had a setback, and so you feel like you're sliding down, but then you come out over. So you're either, based on what you start to put out there, again, you're either going to go over the water or you're going to fall into the water, and you're not quite out of the darkness. But I do see that, just in, like, it's kind of like that time of the morning where it's just about to be daylight. It's still dark. Like they say, it's always darkest before it's dawn. So maybe you're just about in your darkest point right now. And so then it's going to, instead of you hitting, that rock bottom and thinking you're not going to go, you're just going to shoot right on up and over to where you want to be. But you have to decide what that is, because the horizon is there. And as the morning is coming, your darkness is fading. So you have to decide, where do I want to go? North, east, south, or west? I feel like you're thinking about relocating when I got the northeast, southwest. So I feel like you're trying to relocate, or you're thinking about just a fresh start, a new move, a new something. You just want to go somewhere else. And so I'm thinking that you need to decide, and they're saying, yes, you can move forward, go forward, move on. That's what the northeast, southwest is. It's your decision where you want to go. And so the slide is going to boost you over where you did your decline. Now you're about to be shot off into whatever direction you want to go. So this is your do over, start over, however you want it to be. But go ahead and give some direction. Dang, that seems to be a theme. Wait, am I not putting enough good things out there for the universe to know what I want? Because I can make another list, universe. I can. I can make a list every day, because I feel like the last few readings have been like, put your wishes out there, keep your affirmations up. And then both nights you were saying the same thing, Don, about, put positive thoughts out there. And I'm like, wait, are y'all trying to tell me I'm not putting enough thoughts out there for y'all to know what I want? Because I can put some more thoughts out there for y'all to know what I want. But that's all I got, Don.
Super, super. That's Lynn, right? Lynn. Yeah, Lynn. Okay, and then next was Rachel. Rachel, I was looking back to find out, Rachel, if I had a general or specific question, and I can't find the question. I did find where you wanted a reading, and I found where we were talking, and you posted your information too for Grand Rising Spirituals, but I don't see your question, Rachel. If you're still here, let us know your question so I can put it out there for you, and we can ask Spirit to see what Spirit says. So Rachel, again, if you can, it says, yeah, can I have a reading today? But it didn't say general. Are you still here, Rachel?
She said a romantic question. But before you do that, Varsity K, the list is closed, but I read your question. It says, I'm waiting on my background check, and don't even be mad at me. It said, I'm waiting on my background check for my clearance to finish for a government job. Will it go well? And this is what I heard. Now you know. Take it however you need to take it. Now you know. So, there you go. Are we still on Lynn? Are you about to read Lynn? Or are we about to do Rachel? I'm just telling you what Spirit said. Don't even be mad at me.
Mm. So, Rachel, you want a general reading about your love life, or do you have a specific question about the love life? And then after that is Carmela. Carmela said general. Jody, I don't have a question from you yet, and then it's any VIS or any RIS, whichever it is. So again, Rachel, yes, I'm here. Rachel, yeah, again, it's
BIS. I'm like, what? Like, what?
so Rachel, is it a specific romantic question or is it general? Super Jody, yeah, you are two down. So after we do Rachel, then we do Carmela, then we do you. So thank you for the question. I want to say if my current fling is going to be my boyfriend eventually.
Immediately when I read that comment, because well, first I read your first comment about love life, and then I was immediately, uh, kind of prejudiced by the pictures that I see, and I know you be out partying. I'm like, oh, don't be trying to fool us. We know you be out kicking it and grooving and having a good time. So then I read that, and I got a giddy, happy feeling like you two just love having fun. And you two are just that, like kind of flingish right now. You have, I don't think he's thought that far ahead because it's just a good time. And I feel like he's of the mind that if he even goes to that, then it'll start making the relationship change and turn to now it's something serious. Like if I start thinking about that, then she'll start asking about that, then we'll have to start talking about that. And right now it's just fun and free and light. And so I think that he likes that. So whether he's acknowledged that he's thinking about where this could go or not, he isn't going to actively say anything, it doesn't seem like to me, about it, because it'll make it heavy or serious, and he likes the free and fun of it. um you asking, I think that you're starting to dig him or starting to like him, and you can see yourself spending more time with him. So now you're considering, would this go to something else? And oh, that's weird because I heard yes, it could. When I said could this go to something else or something more, I heard yes, it could, but would she? So would you be a stumbling block or a stop? Like if it actually started to go that way, would you freeze up and be like, whoa, I thought I was ready, but I'm not ready. So I feel like this is spirit giving you a chance to prepare, mentally prepare. Listen, I tell people all the time I have to mentally prepare. Don't come in and tell me, hey, let's go to the movies right now. Do you know how long it takes me to pull this face together and all this person? I need to mentally prepare. So this is giving you time to mentally prepare if it could go to that possibility. Oh, is it maybe that's why they said would you? If it could, would you? So maybe that's what the would you is. You're still deciding whether you like him or not. And then he doesn't even want to think that far ahead. So that's kind of where you both are, where you're like, I'm not listening. I'm not listening. Blinders. Let's just go straight ahead and let's not think about going out. Let's just go straight. And as straight is fun, free, and light. So that's how I get
Super, super. For me, Rachel, the first thing I was feeling was that I just got the feeling of go of enjoy the ride and don't ask the question. Don't push the question. So don't um yeah. I just kind of get the feeling like it just go along with the ride, enjoy the moment, enjoy the experience, and let it take you where you want to be. For some reason, again, I'm not feeling like it's going to go. I didn't sense that it's going to get. You're not. I didn't sense that this is going to turn into a full-fledged relationship because I just feel like there's something missing. There's like and I guess it's a criteria maybe that you have, and he doesn't have it, and right now it's not so much of a bother for you, but I'm feeling like down the road that one piece of the puzzle is going to be problematic more and more to the point where it's going to be the deciding factor. So I think again, like Angie was saying, enjoy the ride and let it work itself through. But part of me is like, I don't know. So I just don't think it's going to be long term. But I think you should enjoy the ride along while you have it. That's for sure. And I don't think you're blocking yourself from any other opportunity at this moment either. Sometimes I would feel like, hey, if you do this now, then you're missing. I don't get that. I feel like this is something you need to do or something you really should do to just kind of give you confidence and direction and feeling, that, hey, this is where I'm headed, which is nice. And anyway, that's what I'm getting. So, anything else, Angie?
No, that's it. Tina Simpson, she asked, so how is the list only open for 30 minutes? We don't put a time limit on how long it is. We go by the amount of people on there. We know that about 15, 20, or 25 people can take us 2 to 3 hours. So if we keep the list open for a long time and get like 30 or 40 people, we could be on here all night because we give such an in-depth reading. So once we get to like 15 or 20 or 25, then we stop. So it's not a time limit, it's just a list limit. And usually in the first 20 or 30 minutes, the list does fill up fast. So it's not a time limit, it's just a list limit.
Yeah, and tonight it filled up within like 10 minutes. It was amazing because we don't usually come on Thursday nights, and so I didn't expect it. But we started at 7:43.
We're like the comedy show tonight. Just boom, here we are.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it was like filled up within 10 minutes. It was crazy, and it was even more more problematic than usual. I'll put it that way. But yeah, Tina, jump in there next time. Again, Wednesdays and Thursdays, and Mondays with Shauna as well. Don't forget Mondays with Shauna. So next in line is
the list is closed. I'm sorry. We have a full list already, and it's closed. But again, Shauna will be back on Monday mornings. Don and I will be back on Wednesday nights, and then Don will be back on Thursday mornings. This is just a special treat tonight that we had some time and we came on. You're welcome, Lynn. Carmela. Okay, so when these are weird, kind of. No, I guess it's not a weird vision. When I said, "What information do you have for Carmela?" I heard, "Don't do it again," but I heard somebody singing it to you as if music really motivates you, or you really get a message from music. So I heard, "Don't do it again," but it was a doo wop group from like the 50s, 60s, 70s, whichever age range. I'm thinking more 70s because they were kind of dressed like my mama used to be dressed, maybe 60s or 70s. And so they were saying it, don't do it again, don't do it again. So are you thinking about returning to somebody, because they're now showing me the Six of Cups? So are you thinking about returning to a past relationship? And it doesn't have to be romantic, it could be a friendship. And this is the first time they said it to me that way, like it doesn't have to be romantic, because we always think that when it's a return, it could be um um it could be a romantic relationship, but this seems to be like they made it clear, don't just think of only romantic situations. Are you thinking of reconnecting with someone from the past? And then again, I just hear them singing in rhythm and dancing. They got steps and everything, y'all should see it. And they're saying don't do it again, and that's all they're saying over and over again with the finger sign. So I'm assuming that music in some way gives you some kind of message, or it calms you, or it gives you some kind of clarity. So you may need to listen to some music or something. And why they gave it to me in that way and not like a more recent thing, or maybe that's an era that you identify with or something. But definitely, they're saying don't do it. So whoever you're thinking of reconnecting with in any manner, it seems like a no go. That's all I got done.
Okay. Carmela, I saw this thing that says replying to Carmela General.
Okay, so now he was one of the little, if you want to read him, and then I blocked him from my page, but he had already messaged her, or he had already replied to her comment, so she was replying back to him saying no. I don't.
I was trying to figure out what that meant, because I was trying to think.
We can't even see him anymore.
Okay, I was trying to figure out what that was, because I couldn't understand. I was like, huh, what is this? I don't know. I thought maybe I was missing something.
At least one of us know what's going on.
Exactly. You Lord have mercy. But it's okay. It's only Diet Coke.
Jack and Coke?
If anything, it'd be vodka and Coke, but that wouldn't work. I love my tonic, vodka and tonic, but that's not tonight.
We don't know that it's Coke in there. It might be tonic in there.
It could be. Don't give my secrets away, Angie. Come on, girl. That's not fair. Next in line is Jody. Jody, and Jody did have a question, by the way. And Jody's question
Jody
was,
had a thesis statement. I was like, oh my God.
yeah, it was a long one. Uh,
It's going to take me a minute. Let me get my wine so I can follow along and read it.
um, Jody. I knew it was here. It was a long, like you said, it was a long one. Jody's like, I finally got through, so I'm gonna make it worth it.
The Book of Jody.
There she goes. There she goes. Hey, hi. So ready for positive changes working now on me. Would like a general reading. Ready for the good changes ahead. Learning to manifest. Let it rip, Don. Don't hold back. Let, am I like the mean guy? Let it rip. Okay, let me have it.
Roast? We're not going to roast you. Maybe. Let me see what Spirit has to say. Don't go to your don't
So
believe it. Just
I
watch.
enjoy both of you. You are both. You two are awesome pair. All the compliments, Jody, don't get you. Won't get you good. We're not gonna give you great information unless it's really warranted, though. So we can
Okay,
hope.
let's see. Woo! I heard Jody. And for some reason, okay, there are so many Jodys in my life, but none of them bring me good memories. So I'm trying to get past all of that so I can get to you to make sure that this is right because I heard Jody. So let me see. Um,
Excuse me.
okay. Woo. Okay. So, okay. When I heard Jody, it's like you were in a darkness. The room was dark. So then when I read Learning to Manifest, I saw, okay, change your mindset. I saw the Ace of Swords. That means that you are changing your mindset. So you're already on the path, already ready to make a positive move towards something else. Then I see the chariot and I see the sun, but it's behind you. So I think you need to turn and pivot. You need to turn and pivot to in another direction because it's the Ace of Swords, which is, oh, change your mindset, then the chariot, and you're going this way, but you're going along the horizon with the sunset, and you need to turn. So you're going toward it. So you need to go toward it. So they're saying turn. So the action that they showed, it was kind of like a sled though, because that's weird. Maybe because she said psychic Santa. So I see you turning to the right to go toward the sunrise, not the sunset. No, they said sunset, but to go in the direction of the light. And then there's like a big carnival, there's like a big castle, there's flags everywhere. The flags are waiting for you to say, over here, this is where you need to be, this is where you need to go. So there's a red flag. But not red flag as in stop, as in, hey, pay attention to this. So I don't know if red is your favorite color, but hey, pay attention to this. This is where you need to go. So they're trying to pull you in that way. So you saying, oh, I know how to manifest. I'm looking for good changes. And, that shows that you're of that way of thinking. So just now pay attention to the clues. I know your next question is, because I already hear it, well, how do I pay attention to the clues? How do I get ready? And they're saying, have that quiet time. I don't want to use the word meditate because as soon as you say meditate, people turn into a deer in headlights like, oh my gosh, that's hard. I've tried to try. So what they're saying is calm the mind down and sit in the silence. So however that has to happen for you. Yeah, for me, let me tell you this. As soon as I start reading a book, I start thinking about it. I get all deep in thought, like, I wonder if he really meant cherry. Or did he mean something else? So I get real philosophical. So maybe you should just start reading a book and it'll take you on that mind, path to get you to some different point or to get you to a new idea. Whatever it is that quiets your mind and gets you into that space where you can create or where you can hear or receive the information, that's what you need to do. So I'm not going to say meditate, but whatever gets you to that level of silence is what they're saying to do. But you have started the path, you have started on the correct path. Just turn. And that's all I got.
Um, Jody, I know you. If I recall, I'm trying to remember. If I recall, I think at one time I think at one time I connected with your son who was on a motorcycle and had an accident. Is that, are you the same Jody?
Yes, I think so because every time she comes back, she's like, "Oh, when the first time you connected with my son," and I think that's why she was trying to get back to see if you could reconnect with her son.
Okay. I don't know if she said yes. Okay, good, good. Yeah, I don't know if, again, I'm not connecting. I'm not connecting. Let me make it clear. This is not a connected spirit, but I'm getting the name Sean. Was his name Sean? Or do you have another son who is alive who's named Sean? The Sean resonate. Am I right or am I mistaken, Jody?
Jody, you have the floor.
No, that's my youngest son. Yeah,
With
right.
me.
I'm saying you have a son named Sean. Yes? Yes? And he's the one that just, I'm getting a birthday celebration again. He just had a birthday. Is that right?
Don, do you want to celebrate because you keep getting celebrations?
I don't know. I'm something. Yeah, I want to celebrate. I need to celebrate. So yes, he just had a birthday, right? But it was like the end of. It was in last month, probably. I don't think it was this month, right? Again, back to last. What is up with the last month of birthdays with me? I don't know. I'm guessing the UES is a yes. Oos, oos. Okay.
Jody, are you nervous? Are we making me nervous now that the spotlight is on you?
Okay. Something about Sean. Okay, good. Sean, I'm just getting the feeling it's for some reason I'm getting the attention on Sean, and I'm thinking that Sean needs the attention. The one thing that was coming to me is Sean. Um, Sean is again just Sean's coming to me, and so if you could have a conversation with Sean, and just kind of have an in-depth conversation, spend a little time with him because I'm getting the feeling like he needs to vent some things and maybe he is not in a place to feel comfortable to do that or something. I don't know, but I'm getting something about Sean, his celebration, and something that had like a clarification or like an epiphany that came and during the birthday and during his time of reflection, and he needs to talk to somebody, and I think that's um I think that's what you should do. I would suggest you do that. So do me a favor and do that. Reach out to Sean, have a conversation with Sean, and let him just let him talk freely. Let him discuss whatever he wants because I think there's some things he just needs to kind of work through. But he needs somebody who he can feel like he can talk to. But he's not looking for answers. He's not looking for answers. He's just looking to speak, to kind of let things free. So I would suggest doing that, Jody, if you could do that. And happy early birthday then, Linda. Linda said, "Come celebrate my birthday. It's on Father's Day." Very nice.
Um, okay, because Mike, I was like, you are an adult, right? Okay, that makes sense. Then I'm gonna leave it alone because I was like, what? He was saying the most random things, and I was like, what?
Well, I think in England or in British slang, birds are females.
Okay, because I was, wait a minute, what you say now? Oh my, come on. Before we, oh my God, before, Lord have mercy. This is for JoJo. I mean for Jody.
Jojo, what?
I was supposed to write it down. I said, nope, I'll remember. Dang it, Mike, you done messed me all up. Um, they wanted me to show you the chariot. This is the Light Seers Tarot, but they wanted me to show you what the chariot looked like. And it's all like sparkly and nice and but the thing they wanted me to show you is that he doesn't have any special skills. He's not even connected to the horses that are moving. He is literally sitting there probably either commanding them with his voice, so speak audibly what you want, or with his mind, because nothing is connected to these things. He's on top of it, he's safe, he's secure, and he's moving at a high rate of speed. You're in control of how fast or slow this goes. You can speak it into existence. You can think it into existence. You can make it move. But that's why they wanted me to show you this, so you know that you need to get this chariot moving. There you go.
There you go. And Neris, hopefully it helps you, Jody. Neris, you are next. And
Angel Eyes, I know. That's why I said inbox me, Mike.
Angie's like,
Okay, Angie, back to the subject at hand.
he said it's not an insult, babe. No, I don't think she took it as an insult. No, she took it as a
No,
compliment.
no. No, because like, okay, so the first thing he said was, "Oh, I like that picture behind you, Joe." And I'm like, "Does he mean me? Like this picture?" And I was about to be like, first of all, my name is not Joe. Then I thought, oh, he mean her because she has a nice picture on her Facebook, which means he probably clicked on her name and went on to her page and everything. He real nosy, Mike. So then I thought, oh, okay. So then the next comment was about birds with long silky hair, and I'm like, what? That is the most random thing ever. So then, as I already made the comment about it, he said, "I'm British," and I said, oh, okay. Then I'll excuse you. Then I have no idea. You know, that's your thing. Then you said birds were ladies, so I like, oh, okay. It must be like what we talking about. Mike might be a little bit off the cuff, so no.
And Mike said earlier, he likes American women's accents.
Oh.
So. Neris, I'm looking for your question. I saw you post it earlier, or if you want to put it back up, that'd be great too, Neris. But I'm looking for it in the questions, and it may be easier, Neris, if you type it in again because I can't seem to find it. I'm doing my best. Tina, where are you?
It's probably cycle through and gone again.
Yeah. Neris, if you could actually just post your question again, that would be terrific because, again, I'm not able to find it real quick.
And then we'll know if you're still here.
Never answered. No, she just actually didn't she just say something? Yes, right here at 18:48, which is whatever time.
I want to know about my professional life. Is that the original question? Because I felt like I read your question and I was like, really? But okay, that might be the question. Maybe I'm thinking about something else. Having issues at work. Oh,
Okay.
Okay. I'm getting like water cooler gossip. But you're around a printer, so you're not. It's not like you're taking a break. It's like you all are in the doing your activity of work, and there's gossip being said about other people. But I don't feel like you're on the outside of it. Like I see two ladies talking, but I feel like you're one of the ladies that are talking. So they're making it seem like, it's just water cooler talk. It doesn't seem to be anything serious. So either people are looking at you because you're talking to someone, or yeah, that has to be it. Or you're a part of the circle that is doing the gossiping. But I only see two people, so I see what looks like could be you because it looks like you dress very nice, nails done, hair, curled, sometimes pulled back. Professionally dressed, and it seems like you're at a printer or something. Like it doesn't seem, or like the little thing that you put not secrets in, Lord, that you put the when you want to throw the papers out, you put it in a little box that they come and get. And they shred it for you, the shredded box. Yeah. So it seems like you're around there. So I'm wondering if they're alluding to like secrets, you know secrets, or information about people at work. So either they're looking at you while you're having discussions. So did you have a discussion? Okay. Okay, it seems that they're looking at you. Did you have a discussion with a manager or an executive, like you were chummy with somebody, but it was out of the blue? It wasn't you in a brown nosing situation. It's just that you're a nice, outgoing person. This person happened to be in the office and you were like, hey, how are you? Blah, blah, blah. You chatted up and you laughed. And so people are looking like, how dare she talk to somebody of that level? Is that something that could have possibly happened? Because that's kind of how they're showing it. Like this person is in a suit. This person represents somebody of a higher status than most of the people on the floor. So everybody is looking and whispering about you talking to that person, thinking that maybe you know something that everybody else don't know. And that's why they took me to the shredded box, because you put stuff in there that you don't want people to see or to know about. So that's the situation that I'm going. You can let me know if that's correct. But that's how I'm getting it. Like they think that you know something more than you possibly know. It could have just been innocent little chatter. No, it doesn't seem like okay. You said maybe I talked to everyone. So this clearly they're making it seem like this clearly would have been an executive level person. So you would have known if you were talking to this person, and this is them looking at you talk to this person. So it's somebody who would have a decision making power. Is how they're showing it to me. Not just a one of my coworkers. This would have been somebody of notoriety, or maybe you didn't know, but maybe they knew, and you just chatted them up like you normally do, and they think you know something that you don't. And so it's really just idle chatter because it doesn't seem like you know any more secret information than they do. They're just chatting about something that they have made up in their mind. But that's all I got.
Well, it's interesting. I was getting the feeling like somehow you're involved in medical, in the medical arena. Um, but I don't, and it's like you're helping, but I'm getting the feeling like you're not a doctor or a nurse. You're not like
I
in
feel like it
caregiving.
was administrative.
Like what?
Administrative, like the person who might be like the insurance person or the people who do the paperwork, like somewhere behind the scenes, not I didn't feel like you were like out with the patients.
Yeah, I got like advising or counseling or something like that. Does that resonate with you? Are you in? I guess yes is medical.
Therapist.
Therapy. Okay, okay, and the reality is I was getting there's kind of like a, for lack of a better phrase, I was feeling mean girl. I was feeling like a mean girl kind of. There's the mean girls, the girls who are I don't know, just like the movie Mean Girls. I mean, I don't, I get the feeling like you're sometimes, they point out some of what you don't fit their little perfect critique. I'll put it that way. And so they sometimes they take pot shots because you're good at what you do, you're comfortable at what you do, you connect to your patients and the people you work with. And so they can't really attack that as much. And so they kind of get personal and silly and this kind of whispering campaign deal kind of situation. And so I'm kind of getting that feeling from work. It's not so much the professional side. It's more of the people who are envious and therefore they attack you and they come at you for that reason. And part of that should be kind of a good thing. I know it sounds strange, but because it's like, okay, they can't attack me professionally because I'm damn good. So they got to get petty and do that. And again, it's their insecurities. You can't own their insecurities. You can't own their bullshit. Excuse my French. You can't do that, and you don't want to. So don't buy into their stuff. Plus, I mean, you live in a great environment. I'm getting Florida. I'm getting Florida energy because I'm seeing Shauna in my head, or I'm hearing Shauna or something. Anyway, but I'm getting that kind of energy. And so with that, again, I'm thinking you live in Florida. You live in Florida? You live like up on the upper part of the Panhandle or something? No, you live kind of Orlando. Is it Orlando or is it Tampa? And it's on the water, so it's not Orlando. It's Tampa. Are you living in Tampa? Am I getting through? Did I ask too many questions? Jesse, oh my God, yes, I'm worried about my job. Yes, Florida. Yeah, worried about your job only in the sense that you feel like the talking, whispering, because I don't think your job's at risk.
I didn't get that. Like I said, like I feel like it's chatter about her, but it's insignificant chatter because they don't make decisions. That's why there was a difference between the person she was talking to. This person makes decisions. These people don't. So whatever they're saying is insignificant.
Yeah. So, and that's what I'm getting to. I don't sense you don't have a worry about your job. I think again, it's just this whispering stuff that these mean girls do, and you can't own it. Don't worry about it. Let it go and move on. Focus on what you do, and you do very well. The one thing that's very clear to me is that you do what you do well. Otherwise, Spirit would tell me you need to tighten things up, and they're not doing that. And if they told me that, I would tell you that because I would tell you what I feel or what I'm getting, and I'm not getting that. They're telling me you are good at what you do. The only thing is you need to stop listening to the chatter. Ignore that. It's not. You're not getting paid to listen to the chatter. You're getting paid to work with these people. So when you need to walk out and get some fresh air and sunshine, do it. You need to go watch the dolphins play in the water, do it. Because I know in Tampa you used to have the dolphins playing in the water too. So again, do that. I want to move up, but not sure upper management see my value. Well, that's a whole other question. But for now, your job is not at risk, so I don't see a problem there. And come back
No,
next
I
week.
don't either. But again, this either you are going to talk to a decision maker or you have talked to a decision maker. So I feel like you're already on the road to that, but you don't know it.
Yeah, yeah. And again, you keep doing your job well. People notice. People can't help but notice. I mean, there are times where crap rises to the top, but most often good stuff rises to the top. So keep doing your job. Then it'll be good. Super. Next in line, Tina Escoto. Tina, are you here? Did you want some other question answered, or just the Cody question? I think you already that Angie already answered. And then after Tina was
Hi, Sherry.
Hey, Sherry Berry. 3 nights in a row. What W?
Thank you, Clara. Don, you're frozen on my side. I can see you, but I can't hear you. I can see you, but I can't hear you. First of all, you're having too much fun in that chair. Like, I feel like you're going to ship that chair home. Wait, you can't hear me? I can hear you. Everybody else can. Oh, but you can't. We can't hear you. No. Oh, Sherry says she can't hear you either, so I don't think anyone can hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Now we can hear you.
Okay. I was saying maybe it's a good thing you can't hear me.
I do know that you are having too much fun in that chair, and I feel like it's going to be packaged or a similar one delivered to your home very soon.
I said that this morning too. I'm like, you know what? I'm
know.
loving this chair. I love rocking and I love doing this. I can't do that in my dining room chair at home. But this is nice. It's like nice. Oh my goodness. So where do we leave off? We went what else? Like it was Tina
Thank you,
and
Tracy
then
Gale or Tracy Gal. I like both of those, if it's gal or girl. But thank you for sharing us to your group.
So it's Tina, Arkisha, Jesse, and then Juliana. Tina, Arkisha, Jesse, and Juliana in that order. If any of you are here, pop up your questions so you can get read. Otherwise, sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Isn't that a song? Isn't that a song?
Yes.
Yeah.
There's several sorry, not sorries.
Oh, is that right? Oh, goodness, 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 goodness. Let's see. Yes, Mallory, the line is closed. The list is closed. We're waiting to hear from some of the people who popped off. And if they're not here, we may open it as well. Because, again, it's 4 people. It's Arkisha, Jesse, Juliana, and then there was one more, wasn't it? There was a 4th one there. I forget. Anyway, I've always had a thing about ladies with glasses. What does Spirit think? Spirit things, Mike, you need to go to find you better get your wife and take care of some things.
While we're waiting on them, Darrell Washington, he wants to know why his girlfriend is afraid of losing him. She is so involved with him. And I heard one more time, now you know. So what have you done to her to make her feel like that? And now you acting like, not me, and got a halo over your head. Have you done something to give her the impression that you may not be the most faithful card to depend on? Like if we built a house of cards, would she cave? Would it cave? So don't act like you don't know. That's how it was presented to me. So you know exactly what you've done, even though you don't want to say what you've done to make this person act like that. And I don't know that it is salvageable. Like, I don't know that she'll ever change her vision back of you after you did whatever it is you did to her. But I seriously heard, now you know. Did any of our other people pop in?
No, I haven't. They popped out completely. They checked on out. So Arkisha had a question, a specific question, I think it was. And Jesse, Arkisha, Jesse, and Juliana, these are your last opportunities to pop in.
Arkisha is the lady from Michigan.
Yeah, we read her last week, I think, didn't we? Yesterday, Wednesday, was it last night?
No, it was last week. It's been 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, She's the one I see driving all the time. She's involved with vehicles. She's like
Yeah.
working with vehicles. Right?
Chrysler.
Yeah. Okay. God, your memory's so good, Angie. I'm telling you, I'm impressed.
That's because I'm nosy.
I can never remember that stuff. Do you see me and my fiance getting married? That's my question if you get to it, Valerie. Valerie. Did we Valerie we read last night, didn't we too? I thought so. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind.
I don't remember Valerie.
Copeland, Valerie.
Unfortunately, I got a no though when I read it. And I got like, is there some financial things that are putting it on pause? And they seem to just be warnings for you. Like the longer you have to wait, the more you're like, I don't know. So I feel like if you came here to ask if do I see it's not progressing in the manner in which that oh, she said this morning about a baby girl.
Okay.
So I feel like the longer you wait, the more things seem to kind of be like, maybe, like you get a little bit more red flags. So I gotta know, but it seems to be like there are little financial things that are just postponing it, but they are again warnings or chances for you to see the red flags and be like, well, I don't know. Darrell, I believe that you do love her, but that doesn't mean that you didn't do the things that you did. So
And Clara, are you still here? Clara,
Slayer,
Clara. Yeah.
Is it
Isn't she the one? Isn't she the one that moved from someplace to Florida? Is she the one that moved to that? Her mother recently passed or something, and is she moved to Florida, or is it the mother here? I'm getting two people maybe confused. I don't know.
Are you thinking of no? Because I was thinking of the lady. The lady that I'm thinking about that moved to Florida has a mother named Dora, and she
Okay.
moved with her husband and the children. And the oldest one is going to be the problem with the relocation.
Okay. Clara. She says, Clara, you said you're Clara. Are you? Is your mother still with us, or your mother had passed? And because I'm trying to connect for some reason. I don't know. No, I didn't move, but my mom did recently pass. Okay, it's the mom passing thing then. Because there's another girl who's, I think it's right. There's Dora, and her daughter got married recently with kids. Remember, and they moved to Florida. That's Dora, and then this is Clara, and this is your mom passed. And I remember because I think Clara, your mother came. Didn't your mother come in one time like a few weeks ago? Because for some reason your name is flashing me again. So it's like, and I don't remember. Angie has such a better memory than I do about this stuff. But it's like your name is like really popping out at me, but I don't know why it's sticking out right now.
Was it well, I do know the first time that you brought her name up because okay, I do remember some of her reading because I thought my aunt Clara, who was in a nursing home, and then you associated her with a character on TV.
Bewitched, the Aunt Clara. Yeah. Yes, the mother came through. I thought so. Okay, yeah. Because again, it was interesting. When I saw your name, I was feeling that mother energy.
Oh, and it was her first time, and she just popped in that time too. And then you were like, "Oh, okay." And she was like, "Oh, this is my first time here." Yeah.
And you had 3 kids. You had 3 kids. Were you the one with 3 kids as well? It's like, man, I'm shaking the cobwebs out of my brain. I don't know. Anyway. But my question, my thing comes to you is like, I'm interesting because I'm thinking that again, kids are coming to mind. Clara, are you thinking about adding another child? Are you thinking about? Are you doing some family planning? Because the kids are coming to me in a very strong way. Yes, I have 3 kiddos. Yeah, I'm sensing a third. I'm sensing another baby. I'm sensing a child coming. And that's why it's like for some reason it's flashing at me because once I got the connection, it was like the 3 kids, and I'm wondering if I'm wondering if maybe one's not. Are you planning on a child? Or are you planning on working on a child? Or are you planning that maybe one's going to happen? I don't know.
She didn't even say tied. She said, like, take them on with you. If I knew I had an option, I would have
did. I don't want to risk it. Okay, for some reason, I'm getting the sense of another child. So I don't know what's happening there.
Are her children old enough to have children? Maybe one of them are about to have children?
No, her kids aren't that old. I remember right, the kids are younger. They're like, they're stair steps, but they're younger.
Is there a lost child?
No. And Clara, are you not the only? Are you an only child, or were you the only child? For some reason, I'm feeling like don't be surprised if some somehow someone in your life gets into a bind with their child, and you and your husband have a real contemplated conversation about taking in somebody else's kid. I just sense that there's another child situation coming for you, and that conversation will take place. And I'm getting this very strong feeling about that. So yeah, I'm just sensing that somebody's life is going to crumble around them, and you're going to feel the need to take that person's child in, and don't be surprised if that happens. And if it is, be prepared for it. And I'm not saying it's a bad thing or a good thing, but I think that you're going to be blessed for doing it because I'm feeling like it's something that it's just needed, and you're going to feel compelled to do it. So I'm not saying invite it in, but I think it's coming your way. So be prepared. Be prepared. Go ahead.
Sarah Ziegler, your question is about Jason and him returning to society, and will y'all be together later? The image that they showed me was a cage with a bird in it, and when they opened the door, they just flew right on out, and you could just see their little feathers falling as they flew on away. So I don't know if you really understand what that means, but I'm gonna take that as a no because when I'm in a space where you are my only connection or you are the person that is giving me what I need, yes, I am that. But when I am free and I can explore and I can see and I can do stuff, like as soon as you open up and let me go, I'm going to go. And so that's how it's make. But that's the image they just keep showing me: a bird cage and a bird coming out and just right on off into the blue sky.
Yeah.
So that's what I got for that.
And you can't take it personally because it's not even about you. It's about the feeling of I need to catch up because I've lost time. So unfortunately, don't take it personally. It's not going to be about you, and he may even come back your way. But the reality is that he's making up for lost time. So I'm getting the same feeling. I'm feeling like it's bye bye, see ya,
Yeah.
but not in a malicious way. It's just that
Yes, no, not in a I don't like you. Like I love you for who you've been, but now look at all the options I have. I didn't
yes,
even know I had these options.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now it's like, whoa. So even if I think this person was to try to be, just locked down to you, it would feel too much like where this person has been, and they would need that time to just explore or do whatever. So that's how I get it. But sorry.
Clara Sawyer says, my husband has had serious health issues over a decade ago and is worried about it coming back. Fears his life expectancy isn't long. Any feelings on that? It is us worried sick. It has us worried sick.
The question that I got was, have there been changes to the habits that caused you to get there? Like, have you done anything improvement to make sure that you have a longer life? They're not giving me a yes or no on how long the life would be. But in this situation, they're showing it to me in black and white. When they show me things with no color, that means that they're decisions that you have to make. So what they're asking me to ask you is, have you made any changes in your lifestyle that will keep you on the track to having a prolonged life or a longer life or better health? Like if this was your issue with your heart, are you now doing eating heart healthy food? Are you walking? Are you getting a little bit of, sunshine? Are you doing the things that will prolong your existence? So again, when they show me things in black and white, there are decisions that you have to make. So have you made the decision to prolong your life? And that's all I got.
Yeah, I'm not sensing doom and gloom and dread. I don't
No,
I'm like you, Angie. I don't sense that at all. I don't sense um I'm not really sensing that. So I'm not saying it's right or wrong. Just I'm not sensing it. I don't get the feeling of count your days kind of deal. I don't sense that.
no.
No. Mm,
But again, decisions that you need to make it longer. Like,
right.
am I doing what I need to do? Like, okay, maybe I did what I need to do to get well, but did I continue to do that after? Or did I go back into the habits that got me to there in the first place? And so it seems to be a decision that you two can make together to make it a long life or um, not.
Hmm.
That's all I got. Yeah, they gave me
So welcome, Tiffany Cologne, by the way. Nice to see you first time. Nice to see you in your first time here. Hopefully you'll enjoy yourself and find your way back. Don't forget to hit that follow button or subscribe or whatever whatever the service you're on does. Nice to see you here. Let's see. Do you see me ever being happy? Oh, Valerie, my God, that's so fatalistic. Come on, Valerie, you're stronger than that. You will get there. Take control. Own it. You're gonna be good. You're gonna be good.
I
So
see you, Valerie, as you see you. So if you don't see you happy, then no, you're not. If you see you happy, then yes, you are happy. I can only see you the way that you present to the world. So do I see you being happy? Again, black and white. They're showing me decisions that you have to make that happen. That's
yep.
it.
Who else pops out at you, Angie?
I was wondering if Tiffany had a question from Ohio, and I was gonna be like, "I'm from Michigan. You still want me to read you because you know Michigan, Ohio be like, no, Tiffany." Oh, I didn't know if Tiffany was gonna say something, but she didn't. But I do have a friend named Tiffany. Oh, she not from Ohio, so that. But that gives you a plus in the Tiffany range. No, that's it. The other person was the guy, Darrell. We already answered Sarah. Usually we just have just hey, 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 and I'm not getting anybody else. So if Tiffany pops something in there,
Hey,
um,
Mike, did you have a question, by the way? Mike, you've been here all evening and been quite an enjoyable spirit all evening and even going to buy us a drink in Manchester. Do you have a
right,
specific
it's
question, Mike?
funny. And you know, Don, you know we're going across to somewhere over there. I don't know because I already had the dream. I already saw us there, and you had on your Luther jacket. I'm telling you, you was sparkly and shiny, and we were commanding the stage.
Absolutely. Yes, yes,
Listen,
yes.
to share my Luther memories with you, you are very important because Luther was going to sing at my wedding.
Yes, indeed.
But Tiffany, something did pop out for me. I don't know if you're still here. When I looked at it, I saw a hot air balloon and you being lifted off and over, like you were about to ascend over the city. You had not completely ascended, but you were going up in a basket. And I want to say maybe you have two kids because there's seems to be two kids in a basket, and maybe they're not with you because I think when you go up in a hot air balloon, there's a lot of people that go up at the same time. But I do see you going up in this hot air balloon and then you're about to take off and go over the city. I feel like that's an elevation for me. And then I also feel like, Arkisha, yes, we did call your name. But Tiffany, I feel like that's an elevation and then it's about to take you over some stumbling blocks. So, like if you were to walk that path, drive that path, or take any transportation that would be on the road, you would have stumbling blocks. But because you're going up and over, but you need to see the journey. So that's why, because I was like, oh, well, why didn't you put it in an airplane? And they were like, no, you need to see the journey and enjoy it. So that's what you are to do. Slow and steady, enjoy the journey, but you're going to go up and over some obstacles in your life that would prevent you from getting to somewhere. And it seems to be a career thing also. So, like getting to your 10 of cups, because that's what they're showing. So, we're lifting you up, we're taking you over, and then we're getting you to that 10 of cups, to all those things that you want. So I hope you have some good wishes and intentions and thoughts out there because they're trying to get you up and over to them. And I hope you're here listening to this. But that's all I
Um, I'm trying to pick up. I don't know. Tiffany, are you I know I'm getting the picture of one kid. Do you have one child or two? I'm getting one child definitely standing out. But do you have one child or two? Do. Um,
I saw two kids in a basket, Dom, and they were littles, like 6. When I say little, under 10, so somewhere around there. And there was a boy and a girl, or at least I know a little girl. The youngest one seems to be a little girl.
Yeah, I'm seeing a boy. I'm seeing a boy. Um,
As I, I think the boy was the older child, but I definitely saw the little girl. She never answered, so she may not even be here.
okay. Well, then I'll just let that at that point then, because I got some carry on questions, some further questions. Um, so yeah, then we can move on.
From
Mike
your
said,
page, contact her and be like, "Hey, were you?"
yeah, Mike said my friend Joe passed away with multiple organ failure in 2015. Is he still with me? I still dream about him. You can easily find me on Facebook and see him. I'd be happy to add your love, your sense of humor. Well, Mike, the reality is, generally speaking, when they pass, they do come back from time to time, and they do connect with us, especially if we want them to, and if we think about them and so forth. So generally speaking, our loved ones, they do come back from time to time and they visit with us. The only question is do we know when they come? Generally speaking, we do know. If you open up your mind to it and sense to it, you'll realize that they did something specific with you when you were alive. And when that happens, you'll feel it, or you'll sense it, or you'll smell it, or you'll taste it. A lot of times, with me, when my grandmother is around, I can taste her cookies that she makes. She's the only one who makes those kind of cookies. And when I taste that flavor, I'm like, she's here. And also, I'll get another sense from her when she's around. There's a certain just a smell that I get, and I'm not somebody who usually picks up smells and scents or tastes, but with her it is, because that's what I have as a connection to her. So these are sense memories, and so you will have sense memories when they're around, generally speaking. Also, sometimes they bump you, or they rub against you, or they do something, but you will know, you usually know they're there, and it's good that they are there, generally speaking. Angie, of course, when they come to her, they actually show themselves to her. So she's like, "Wow, there's a picture here." So she's blessed in that way.
Okay, so walk with me, Mike, because I'm seeing stuff, but I think they're showing it to me in my American version because I don't know what that would be in your version. And then I heard X go give it to you, and I've been listening to DMX all week, so I don't know why that song just popped in my head. So I'm about to tell you, but they showed me a when I read the question, "Is he still with me?" I heard yes, but then they were showing me how I called my cousin in. I used to write to him. But then they showed me like a memory of you two doing an activity that you would love. What they showed me like would be a good pastime here might be a group of guys going fishing, and then you all having a good time at the lake. So I don't know if that's something you would have done with him or something that you would do there, but that's how they showed it to me, like a out in nature kind of thing that you two would have been doing. And there was a certain phrase or something, certain thing that you guys would say, or a certain thing, you had a certain way you would talk. So then they showed me you, kind of going about your day or something happening that's a little bit annoying that will remind you, and then you would speak out loud to him, and you would be like, "Oh, such and such, this is blah blah blah." You would speak out loud to him. So I feel like you still speak to him out loud or even in your head, but you don't try to receive back from him. So you're giving all of the information, like you're remember, like maybe you're going through your day, you stub, like maybe you stub your tongue, you're like, damn it, and then you speak to whoever it is, like it would be me, like saying, Granny, blah blah blah, or my cousin, whatever it is, like this is your person you would refer to because you miss them or because you want to talk to them. And so I feel like you still speak out loud or in your head to them and say whatever your phrase is or whatever your thing is that would make that you two would share. And then you don't try to receive, or you don't know that you're receiving. Maybe that memory or you wanting to go to that place and drink and have that drink is him saying, "Hey, I'm here. Hey, listen to me." So I think that you're thinking the only way you can receive is to see him, hear him, but they speak to us in movies, songs, just little things that we read, little things that happen in the day, things that will remind us of them. And so, like Don said, if he got the smell or the taste of those cookies, he would know his grandmother. So if you want to go and have a drink that you two would drink, or you want to go to that place where you two would drink, that could be him sending you a memory or letting you know he's in your presence, and you don't see it like that, and then you just go to have the drink or whatever it is that is reminding you of this person. So you're just not understanding that you're receiving, and then in that moment, now that you you're being told that that's what's happening. In that moment, you can just speak out loud and let that person know they can't speak back to you, or that you are aware of their presence so that they can interact with you. Because that's the thing I feel like you're giving, but you're not receiving. And that's it.
Super, super. Well, um, if there's nothing else, Angie, or shall we call it a day, or
That's
what do you
it.
think?
This was fun, Don. And it was, we only did like an hour and 40 minutes. We did good today.
Yeah, yeah, it was good. It was good. So thank everybody so much for popping in. It's been quite an enjoyable evening. We will chat either Wednesday or Thursday. Pop on in and visit with us. Let's see. Valerie said my last question. Me and my friend Stephanie had a falling out a year ago. I miss talking to her. You seeing us talking again? Angie,
I,
just
let me
reach.
tell you, I didn't get anything because I thought, wait a minute, what is this, a round robin question and answer series that we have going on here?
Yeah.
But let me see. I heard reach out. Like it doesn't seem like it was a significant thing that happened. Like it doesn't feel like she stole from you or she cheated on you on cheated with your boyfriend. It seems like it was something that probably wasn't as big a deal as you think it is, but you're both they're showing me the sign of a Taurus. Like they're showing me that you both are kind of being, stubborn, and that neither one of you are going to break that silence to step up and do it. And now that Mercury retrograde is over, I mean, you could just go on out there and say, "Hey, how you doing? Hey, I miss you. Hey, what's going on?" And then you would at least be able to open those lines of communication. Again, it's up to you whether you all talk again. I could tell you yes, and then you never reach out to her, and then she never reach out to you because you're both being stubborn. I'm telling you, yes, yeah, you two can talk again. Go ahead and reach out. You're wondering if she's going to reject you. It doesn't seem like your issue is that bad. Now, if you tell me that, like she hit you with her car, then maybe I wouldn't reach out to her, but I don't know what the issue was. So I'm going to say it wasn't anything that significant if you're even considering that you miss her. So I would say reach out and do it.
Yeah. And my answer just comes from a place with not even a psychic place or whatever. It's just a place of what do you have to lose? What do you have to lose? Reach out and just say hello, and then put the ball in their court. If they wish to pursue, they will. If not, whatever. So you can't hurt yourself. You might as well help yourself if you can.
I feel so fancy drinking this, but it's literally
Now, is that in Kina's glass that she gave you?
no. Don't talk about it.
Oh, I'm telling
I was
everybody you saw it. Everybody you saw it. Angie is not drinking
it's
from.
not good. It's not good. So I'm thinking, you know,
We're telling Kina.
I know.
Kina made
Probably
a
watching it or at least listening to it because
yes.
watching at bowling.
Kina made a nice glass for Angie for Christmas, and it's that frosted glass with her A5Says on
I
it.
may have a reputation for being a person who likes to drink a lot because for my birthday, I got a lot of glasses, wine glasses, shot glasses, just glasses of various kinds that take alcoholic beverages, or that's what I would put in those. And so I think there's a reputation out here that I might drink a little bit.
Hey, but you will take every free little bundt cake you can get. What are they called? They're called
Nothing but cakes.
yes. What's it called? It's not what is it again?
Nothing but cakes.
Nothing bundt cakes. Yes, they're amazing, folks. We have them in Arizona. I don't know if you will help me elsewhere, but they are amazing. And when Angie's birthday comes around, she knows exactly what she's getting because the family's going to give her cakes. And if they don't bring her those specific cakes, then it is not going to be a good birthday for everybody.
Let me tell you, sometimes I'll just be like, you know what, they got on my nerves at work, nothing but cakes, and I'm gonna give me a cake because I need to be treated, and ain't nobody else treating me, so I'm just going to give me some nothing but cakes, and I sit there and enjoy every piece of it like it is the Last Supper.
And Angie is the queen. It's the queen. It's like I am in control. And those cakes are delicious, though. Oh my gosh,
They are so
amazing.
good, and I'm not. I didn't even used to be a pumpkin spice person because I didn't want to be like a snob like that. Because I feel like pumpkin spice people be real like snobby, like, "Oh, how dare you not like pumpkin spice?" So I didn't want to be one of those people. So I didn't even try it. Then I tried it, and I'm just like, oh, this is good. Like, I understand why y'all act like that. So I am waiting on pumpkin spice season to come back so I can get me a nothing but cake spice, pumpkin spice.
Yeah, they're amazing. And when you cut into them, they're dense but not too dense, and they're moist. And I love the way they do the outside drizzle that comes down. It's like it's so dramatic. It's so good.
Yes, Alicia, that carrot cake one, yes.
Oh
Angel
yeah.
always said, we just love food.
Mm.
Truly, we do. Truly. Oh, you know what? That's funny because when we were in class the other night, and it was Lewis and I think Nita. I can't remember who, we were all in the room together, and the little example they gave me was of food, and I said, "Listen, food speaks to me." So when they give me an example and they want me to show y'all the pure joy of it, they show me food. So whatever the reference I was making, it had to do with food, though.
Hmm. Well, you can see I don't miss a meal, so usually most of my references are food. Because I do love my food, especially here. I have been eating terribly. Lord have mercy. My chicken fried steak. Oh my God! The first day,
Oh,
a
you were
big old.
telling me about
Oh
that.
my God! It was so big like
Is
this.
there a dessert that you would have when you come there?
Is there a dessert, specific dessert?
Yes.
Well, one thing is the Texas pecan pie, and that is amazing. Their pecan pies are to die for.
Let
Uh,
me tell you, I didn't even know nothing about pecan pie. Went to Sam's Club pre-pandemic. They was giving out taste of pecan pie and pumpkin pie. Changed my life. I was like, oh my God,
yeah, one of
like
Ed's
I
favorites
have
now
been
is
there
that
all
pecan
my life.
pie. One of Ed's favorites is pecan pie, and when I make it with tons of pecans. So
Oh
when
my
you
God.
bite it, you know you're eating
The
pecan pie.
pecans make it like not bad for you. Like that's a grain, that's a nut. That's good for you. You're supposed to have that. Everything else doesn't matter because you put all the pecans in there. So we're good. That makes it good.
Not only that, but when you cut into it, all the
Yeah.
calories fall out. So
All out.
it's all tough
Amen.
anyway. It's just that when you do that, it's gone. It's great. The other thing that's local, that's a local kind of Texas thing, is bluebell ice cream, and it's right. It's about an hour away. They produce it. They make it here, and bluebell ice cream is phenomenal. We do get it in Arizona, and we still buy it in Arizona. It's our choice, but it is amazing. Bluebell family ice cream, and it's this
Brenda
amazing.
said, have you had the pecan pie from Goody Company?
Yes, Good Barbecue, absolutely Good Barbecue, and I love the box because when you get the pecan pie from Good Barbecue, it comes in a cedar box, and on the top is the Texas flag and the seal, and the door opens, the top piece slides open like this, and there's that beautiful pecan pie just smiling at you, and you're like, ah, yes I do.
Okay, let me say this. Sherry Berry said, Angie, I make pecan pie too. Let me say this, Sherry. I'm gonna have to reevaluate our friendship because never in life have you told me you make pecan pie, and you always making like stuff with dandelions and flowers in it. Now, if you'd have said pecan pie, you'd have had me there. Wine and food will get me there. The flowers and stuff, I may not eat all that, but let me tell you, if you'd have told me pecan pie, I'd have been there. So I am going to reevaluate our friendship. She did say she was coming to class, so I'm coming to class too on Monday.
So maybe I'll have to make a pecan pie and bring it because I do make a good pecan pie. Learned it in
Listen,
Texas.
people, you can always make food for me. You're never going to hear me be like, nobody want no pecan pie. Yes, I want some pecan
Well, that's
pie.
like when the day that Angie came to visit my ghost at the house. Keena came along, but I think Keena came along for the food, not the ghost. Keena's like, "What you making?" So
And remember, she had kept missing it because she had to work. So like she never got to go there. And so then this time she said, oh, Don, I'm coming. I always miss it. I'm on my way. She even took some home, remember? And she's
yes,
asked you since then, like, how do you make it?
yes, it was that French cream chicken, and she was like, "Oh my God, this is so good."
It was good. It was good. And we got full. And then I went and met Samuel.
Yep, you met Samuel, and you've been together ever since.
And then Sherry said bourbon pecan pie. All of those things are good. Whiskey, good. I like a little
Mhm.
bit of alcohol and pie. Let's do all that. And you don't even have to pour the bourbon on the pie.
Yep. And today I had Texas barbecue. I went on down to
I was gonna
near.
ask if you had it yet. I'm like, there's no way you could be there all this time and not have it.
I did. I usually go to Goods for right there on Kirby. I usually go to Goods on Kirby because it's one of the oldest traditional ones. But also Demiris, which I think it was started in '39 or '69. Demiris Barbecue, and that's where I went today. And I had two meats. I did the sliced brisket, and the other one was pulled pork. Oh my God, they were both so good with jalapeno corn. Woohoo! Baby, it was good. Hmm.
So let me tell you this, Don. So I read Dinette Thomas's last comment because her and Valerie are having a conversation. Now I got to
Mm-hmm.
go find out what Dinette's friend did because that's the same thing that Valerie's friend did or something like that. So I'm trying to go back and find out what happened.
Say what?
The chat is going crazy. Like, that's what my friend did. So let me go and find out.
Well, Brenda says I knew the original Mr. Demiris. Brenda, when we moved to Lock Lane in Houston, Texas, it's right off of Kirby Drive and right behind Westheimer, one block down. We moved in the same time our neighbors across the street moved in, and that was Frank and Cindy Demiris of the Demiris Barbecue folks. And their Demiris Barbecue was the one out where the 610 290 was, and that was their Demiris Barbecue. But that was Frank and Cindy. And when we had our first housewarming party, we reached out to them to hire them to give, to cater food. And they brought all this food. They brought this brisket. They brought all this food, and he would not take a penny. And we're like, you got to take this. And he's like, no, we are Greek. We do not take money from our neighbors. This is our gift. It was amazing. So we had all this food. It was amazing. But yeah, we knew Frank and Cindy. But you may be talking about maybe Frank's father. I don't know. But we knew Frank and Cindy way back when. Just a little bit Houston
Don
history.
knows everybody. Don and I were talking before the live came on, and Don has so much trivia. We started off talking about, I think it was Dolly Parton. I saw this little thing online about the song Jolene, and it was an old clip, and she was saying, "Oh, she wrote the song Jolene because she used to be out on the road, and there was this bank lady who was trying to get to know. No, she said take care of her husband while she was on the road. She said she wasn't having that. She came back. She confronted the girl. She tried to beat the girl up, but she said that girl snatched her wig off, snatched Dolly's wig off, and beat the heck out of her with it. So Dolly acknowledged, yeah, I got my butt whooped, but I kept my man. And then she made the song Jolene, Jolene, please don't take my man. And then Don had so much more trivia about her and so much more information. Like I feel like Don should just be on Jeopardy. And then they just reminded me of the one like on Saturday Night Live when they do Jeopardy and they have that one guy on there with the white hair and the beard. I cannot think of his name right now, but they always have him on there, and I'm like, Don, you should be on Jeopardy.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's hilarious. So anyway, it has been fun. It's been fun. I'm glad we popped in. I'm glad we enjoyed. We had a chance to meet some new folks, and to do some readings for folks, and to do a little walk down memory lane at the same time, and to kind of exercise our noggins. But I think we're out of here, Angie, and we will talk later. Everybody, again, thank you so much. And Mike, it's been fun.
Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night.
Absolutely, Mike. Check us out again. You've been a hoot. We've enjoyed having you here. I'm sure it's probably, what time is it there then, Mike? Is it probably somewhere close to 4 a.m.? Probably so, huh? So, are you reading Valerie? Is that the story? Mm-hmm.
You can click it off. I already read it. I'm like, oh, it's going down in the comments.
Uh-oh. All right, everybody. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.